morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, the 25th of January, and I wanted to check in with you before the day got going. I needed to let you know, first off, I got on the scale today because I felt kind of, I don't know how you say it, when you feel thinner, you know what I mean? You just feel like you've, I don't know, lost even more water or something. So I got on the scale, and last time I got on the scale was the day before yesterday, and I was down 0.6 that day. And this is since starting this smoothie cleanse thing that I'm doing, this fruit and veggie days every other day. All right, so this morning I got on, and I was down a full pound, 1 full pound. So that's like 1.6 just in 1 week, which is great. And I know, water, that's fine, but hey, at least my body has to get rid of that before, they can get rid of other stuff. And it had not moved since December 17th. And I think it moved up like 0.1 about that week after the 17th of December. And then 2 weeks ago, I was down 0.3. So this week, I'm down a little over 1.5 pounds, so 1.7. 1.6, excuse me, just this week alone. So I'm so happy about that it's moved that much, because I was just getting so frustrated. So I'm feeling really wonderful. I think that this cleanse is really helping a lot. Today is an actual regular food day, and I don't know how I'm going to handle this. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I actually might have another smoothie this morning, just because I bought a lot of produce, and just for the 3 days of the week, it's a lot of produce still. So I think I'm still gonna, and of course I want to go up on produce anyway, even if I'm doing regular food. But I think I'm going to do that this morning. I'll probably have another smoothie. So if I do, I'll show you. And if I don't, I'll show you. You'll see what I have. Anyway, good morning. It was a really great good morning. I wanted to share that good news with you. And let's get the day going. It's a regular food day, but I have to use the produce up that I bought and that I have. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to make a smoothie anyway. This is the one I'm going to make, and it looks really good. It's called American Pie, and this is what's in it, in case you want to look at it and make a screenshot there. It's really good. So what I have is, it said 2 green apples, but I'm going to use 1 golden apple and 1 green apple. And then it says 1 banana. I'm using 1 frozen banana, so it looks bad, but it tastes good. And then I'm going to use, it says 2 handfuls of 2 cups of spinach, but I didn't have any spinach, so I'm using a head of butter lettuce, and then I'm also using some kale from the garden, and then some coconut chunks, a cup of, is it a cup? 1 cup of coconut flesh, and I got this at Trader Joe's. It was fairly cheap. I think it was just $2 something. This I got at the dollar store. I need a cup of coconut water, and then nutmeg and cinnamon to taste. And so that's all going in the blender. Super fast, super easy, super good. Everything's in here, and I will add ice water as I need it. All right, I had to do a voice over here because my young son, my 5-year-old, was slurping his drink so loud it was just crazy. And so this made more than 1 big glass. I mean, I ended up having a lot to drink for the morning, and these really keep me full and give me a ton of energy, so this was good. Now, I didn't think it really tasted like a pie. So now my 9-year-old said, well, you replaced some of the greens and you used a golden apple instead of 2 greens, so he's paying attention. So I don't know, maybe American pie doesn't necessarily mean apple pie. Maybe it means something green. But anyway, I put a few drops of stevia in it, and it really helped a whole lot. So if you do make this one, make it sweet. All right, here's my lunch today. I have some of the soup from yesterday. I'm having some of that creamy cauliflower soup. If you want to know how I made it, check out my vlog yesterday. And then I'm having some spring mix salad. I've got some boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I wanted to put it in here with this, but this is actually expired. I just found out, so it's going in the garbage. And I used 2 tablespoons of this in here, and just a smidgen of this here. So altogether, I have about 3 to 4 points. I want to say it's probably more like 3 points for lunch. Hey everybody, I am on my way home from Costco, and I am eating blackberries. So 0 points, lots of fiber, and plenty of antioxidants. So really good. For some reason, they shut off sugar cravings too. So. All right, this is my dinner, and I'm having it's kind of like a burrito bowl salad with the fat-free refried beans, this bit of like a tablespoon of the fat-free feta cheese, salsa guacamole, and I used almost half of an avocado. So I've got points coming from that, points coming from 2 tablespoons here, and I'll put on the screen how many points. Okay, I'm going to have some dessert tonight. I'm kind of full. I'm pretty full, so I'll pick at it tonight. But I'm going to have a slice of the 3-point persimmon bread that I made. It doesn't have any added sugar. It's sweetened with apple juice. And then I have the scoopable apple pie on top for 0 and 1 tablespoon of the light Cool Whip for 1. So it's 4 points for this dessert. And I'm having a cup of decaf with it. Hey everybody, it's Friday. Okay, so I'm going to close down the vlog here, but I first wanted to discuss a little bit with you. I've been listening to a lot of people talk about, what is your why as to why you're doing this, your journey, what is your why? What drives you, I think, is what the question is. But I think I'm going to ponder that today. I like thinking about these things and, kind of like just being open to what that answer is, you know what I mean? Because I think that it evolves too, and it changes, as time goes on. But I think that for me, right offhand, I can say that I don't think that success is the goal. I think that success is in the journey. I really do feel like that. I feel like, because I've got this card that, this shows me I want to lose 13 by July 3rd. I've got 2 spaces filled in so far. That's great. Well, what am I going to do when I get down to the bottom there? That can't be it. That's not what it's really about. It's about, this is such a small part, even though it takes so much focus and determination to do this part of my journey. This part of my journey is just a journey within another journey, the bigger journey of my entire life. This is such a small part of that. And so I want to pay attention to what I'm doing here, even though it's not my in all and at all. I kind of feel like, when I was going to art school, it's like sculpture was one of my focuses, and I would pay attention to, different sculptures and people who made these great masterful works. Michelangelo was one that I really enjoyed learning a little bit about him, and he made Michelangelo's David and a whole slew of other things, but people would say that he could see whatever the sculpture was supposed to be, he could see that in the stone, whatever it was, the material was that he was chipping out of, he could see that, and he would say that whatever was in there, the sculpture was already in there, he just needed to free it. So he would chip away at it. And so, his passion for what he was doing was in the journey. You know what I mean? I mean, when it was done, when he got to the goal, he didn't stand there and, okay, that's it. My life's purpose is over, you know, because I've freed this thing. He went on to the next level of his life. He went on to the next part of the journey. And it's the same thing with me. You know, this is so important right now. And it really is, because it is part of my journey right now, but that journey, this whole journey, is part of the bigger journey, and that is just that I'm freeing something within myself to become part of the bigger journey. And what is that? I don't know, because I'm freeing it and it's being revealed along the way. My life is being revealed every day. And so it's my job to just be diligent, continue to chip each tiny piece of stone away and reveal what that is, to myself and to everybody else, and just love the journey and give myself over to it. And I mean, I feel like, you know, even Michelangelo probably, you know, made one too many chips or got a crack in something and had to start all over again. Or, you know, he had a lot of apprentices to help, which also helps. I mean, I only have myself. But, you know, sometimes you have to start over again. Sometimes you have to make a correction, you know, but it's all part of it, you know, and it's part of the reveal. And the reveal is not the goal. The reveal is what's happening along the way. It's the process. So, anyway, I think part of my why is to learn to enjoy that, I guess. It's just revealing who's inside. I don't really know the whole answer right now of what is my why, right? I only know that I need to keep going forward, I guess. You know what I mean? So anyway, part of the finding out the why is, maybe I won't know the full why until I'm at the end of the journey, but finding out every day. In the meantime, it's up to me to make myself feel like this every day. Coming against foes, coming against, you know, all the stuff that you come up against, and still try to come out on top by the end of the day. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you, some thoughts, and I will see y'all later. Love you guys. Bye.